The reason I made the trip down here to the Children's Holocaust Memorial Museum is that I wanted to experience firsthand exactly what the town was like, and specifically I wanted to see the memorial for itself up in person. I mean, I've seen it on TV, and it actually looks a lot larger on TV than what I expected here, but I just wanted to see it firsthand and actually get the experience of going inside an actual train car that transported the Jews, and to see all the paper clips that represent each person's life that died during the Holocaust. Because I think just by seeing it on TV, you can't actually get the feelings and all the emotions that are bundled up inside that you can usually when you go and experience something to this effect. But more importantly, I wanted to get a little bit more knowledge of what the town was like, and get sort of a sense of what the people here were like, to see, you know, why such a small town such as this one, and predominantly right Christian town, why they would want to create a project with such magnitude as this. So. Okay, so we're here in Whitwell, Tennessee at the Children's Holocaust Memorial, and you're about to watch the documentary Paperclips. So just sit back, relax, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. So now that you guys have seen the documentary Paperclips, I'm going to show you guys a few things of what I've seen on my visit to the Children's Holocaust Museum in Whitwell, Tennessee.
The assistant principal of this school went over to a seminar, and in talking about subjects to be taught in the school, when they came to this history of the Holocaust, he came like that to Miss Hooper and said, "This is what we're going to teach." And Miss Hooper said, "Now just wait a minute. We've got to, you know, we are not a Jewish community. We're not diversified like a lot of big cities, but we don't, we tolerate and love everybody. We don't discriminate. Race, color, creed, or religion. It just don't happen here. Or that I haven't found it, and I've lived here since 1948, right down on the corner." But Mrs. Hooper said, "Now let's call the parents of these students in to talk with them and see if they want this type of lessons taught to the children." They came in droves, you know, just the parents of every child that was in the 7th and 8th grade at that time. And they were unanimous in teaching the history and story of this Holocaust and what happened. I went to Washington and stayed 4 days at the president's home, who filmed this, and did 4 days narration of it. Not too much of it's on that. But now the second disc that has just been added to this is now available. And you'll see me in that a little bit. I'm playing the organ.
I'll look for you.
In the first one, you're at the church.
Yeah, you just see me at the door of the church with one of the survivors.
I go to school at Indiana University, so I do diversity education there. In my high school, I used to do diversity education
So
stuff.
the film brought you here.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to see this documentary ever since I heard about it, and I was so excited when it came out on DVD, and it's really good.
I'm Isabel.
Yeah.
Glad to meet you, Isabel.
And I write a column for the paper, and when I get all of the names and remember names, I put them all in the paper and where they're from. And I stay busy. I've been making dumplings this morning.
We appreciate you coming up here.
We do. Well, it's the joys of mine is seeing and meeting with people who want to come up here, and let them know that we accept all people. And I've been able to do that and share a lot with a lot of them. And particularly during the filming of this, I was real active in it. I'm a notary, and I've got a wedding at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock?
3 o'clock.
I was looking forward to them dumplings.
Take this bar and come over the
No, wish we could.
enjoyed it.
Did you say I can put a paperclip inside there? Is that what you do?
Yes, absolutely.
I can do that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
You can put a paper clip in that with your name and a piece of paper if you
I can
want
do that.
to.
I can put my, okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't want to put that. I'll just put a plain paperclip on. Are you leaving?
I'm going.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got to get ready for all
A
this
wedding.
other stuff I'm doing.
Well, you take care, and thank you.
Nice to have you all. Come back anytime.
And thank you.
And so y'all have a good evening, and it's nice to meet you. And I'd hate to run, but I'd just love
Oh,
to
that's
get
fine.
this
Go
done.
do. No, go
So I'll
ahead.
get that done.
So super. Right.
Well,
Bye-bye.
thank you. Take care.
Have a nice drive back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Safe
Well,
drive.
safe. Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. The first thing that I noticed when I first walked into the car was all the paper clips that were just piled up there. And it just made me think about all the lives that were lost in the Holocaust, and just seeing them all piled there just sort of makes you think about how many people there actually were, which is one of the questions that they were trying to address with the monument is, how much is 6 million, So I think that, they actually do that, because when you first walk in the museum, you just see all the paper clips lying there, and it really makes you be able to fathom in your mind how much 6 million is. And another thing that I really noticed was the difference in the paper clips. That was one thing that surprised me the most, was the difference in the sizes and shapes and designs that were actually in the paper clips. And that's something I really didn't expect when I came here. I just expected to see all the same kind of paper clip that we usually see, round, just like this paper clip. I think that was one thing that I really learned, was that each person brings something different to the whole pile. So one thing I think about when I look at the Children's Holocaust Memorial is how much inspiration and drive and enthusiasm that the people, not only the children that created the memorial, but the whole town in general must have had, in order to create such a wonderful and amazing monument. I mean, you just look at it, and it looks like just this object that's sitting there, and didn't really take a lot of time to create. But I mean, when you think about the size of this town and the people that live here, I mean, you can't just help to think about what actually drove these people to create such an inspiring and moving monument. The depth of these people's hearts that live here in this town. I mean, actually speaking to one of the ladies that gives the tours here on the weekends, she said that
Our young men are our future America, and they need to be strong.
just speaking with her and seeing her her open heart and her kindness, I think really brings out what this memorial is all about, and what maybe this town's about. And I just can't help but think about how the other people are in this town, if this lady represents the town, or what the other people are like. So I think everyone can make a difference if they really put their minds to it. Well, this concludes my trip to the Children's Holocaust Memorial in Whitwell, Tennessee. I hope you guys enjoyed the show.